What you wanna do now? Should we head back to my place? When you give me that smile, I think my heart's turning up the pace. I don't care about what we do if I get to be with you. What you wanna do now? What's to be afraid of when we're young, stupid, and in love?
That tree's starting to bloom out. I saw daffodils yesterday too. There's my little daffodil right there. Hey guys! So it's Sunday and we went to church this morning. I have no idea what is on this ribbon trim. I might have to go recut it, which sucks. Because I'm just now seeing, I have no idea what this is. It almost looks like some kind of, like they had gotten something on it. Unless I can scratch it. Maybe. It might be coming off. It's like, I don't know, water? Like, I don't know, water. I have no idea, honestly. But it's coming off. It's on the, let's see if you guys can see it. Is it going to show up? How many ain't even going to show up? Oh, you can see it there. See it? What is that? Let me turn this down a little bit. See it? Like, what is that? It's something that was on the tool and it came off, you know, the bolt was all rolled up, so something that was, it's almost like stiff and quick or something that is just like on, I don't know. It's towards the end, so might be covered up by ribbon. I don't know. I'll have to see how far, if it's, I have no idea how deep, you know what I mean, and like if it's on an end. If it's on an end, I can just cut that end off. It'll be alright. I'll just be missing like however many feet or inches off the end. I don't know. I'll figure it out here in a minute when I go to make this ribbon trim. So, let me turn this back up because when I edit vlogs, I always notice how dark I look down here. So I'm making a ribbon trim. It's a rush order, so I'm getting ready to make that. And then I also cut two other ones. They're the same ones, which is the pastel rainbow. I don't know if you can tell. I just make it with pink, yellow, mint, baby blue, and lavender. I don't have a light peach color. If I order some tulle and get some in ribbon, then I'd add, you know, some peach to it. So there would be orange, but I think it looks fine the way it is. You know what I mean? So I'm getting ready. I'm going to make that first. It's 7:09. And I've just been not in the mood to come down here. Which is like, you guys, it's clean. It's clean. It felt so good on Friday to finish up. I had so many, like I had a 12, an order for 12, an order for 2, and a single order. I had to get all those out. I got them done and it felt so good to know that I got them done. I got them shipped out when they're supposed to be shipped out, and then it was like I was done before midnight. And so then, and we even went out to dinner that night. So I was like, well, I'm going to straighten up. So I straightened up around here. And yeah, it felt really good. I just saw that. So I'm going to show you guys really quick what I picked up. I don't even think I ever showed it. I picked it up like last weekend. It's a size 14-16 shirt I need for an order coming up. They needed a black one, so I had to order that. Not order it, buy it. But I went to a few different Walmarts And at the first one, I bought all that they had of this fabric. And at a second one, I bought all that they had, which wasn't that many at all. And then, again here, just a couple days ago, I bought all that they had, which was 2. I think that's over here. Yeah, I stuck it in this, which I will show you guys too. It's my glitter vinyl order. So, this is the fabric I am talking about. I saw it and I just love it, and so I thought it'd make it cute for Easter, like an Easter bunny. You know what I mean? Like if you did the bunny in this fabric, I think it would look super cute. Or, you know, I just love this fabric. So I was like, I love the colors in it. And I'm like, well, my luck is I will make something with it and it'll go over really well, and I won't be able to get it because it was just these fat quarters. I wish they had it by the yards, but I have not saw it. So this is the fabric. Let me turn this down. Here I am turning this up and down. Okay. Oh, you guys are looking at the back side. So this is it. I love it. It's so, I just love the colors in it. It's like pink and purple and yellow and blues, and you see, we'll get a close-up. There you go. So I love it. And these are $1.48, I think, for a fat quarter, which is high in my opinion, because usually you can get them for 98 cents. And watch, after Easter you'll probably be able to find them for half price. But anyway, I'm thinking of taking them out of these and then folding them up and pressing them so they take up like less room. Like I could just stack them all up on top of each other rather than keeping them like this. Because I bought a bunch, as you can see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I bought 20 of them. So, and if I see any more, I'll probably buy them too, just because I love it. I just love it. If I was at a fabric store and I saw this fabric, I'd probably buy like 5 yards. Just so I know I have it for whatever I'm going to do with it. Right now I'm going to put them down in that tote. I needed more brown. I picked that up. I've still got some up there. I don't know if you can see it. Right up there. But I'm down to 1 of this light shade. And the other 2 that are underneath the light one is a darker brown. And I bought that one on mistake. So these are good for like any dark skin, like Molly from Bubble Guppies, or you know, I don't use this one for Tiana though, because Tiana's skin is much darker. I use a darker brown, and then I use like a really dark brown for her hair. I don't use black because I think she looks silly with black hair. I think the character has more, you know, of a really deep dark brown, if that makes, I'm trying to like, you know, like a deep dark. This is brown. Sorry, you're all up in my grill. I'm just gonna throw that down there right now. And then I had to order glitter vinyl. I had to order from Microworld. I like to order from them. I also order from Glitterbug Fairy, and I order from Angela. There's specific ones that I get from the different sellers, you know what I mean? Like colors that I prefer. I mean, it all is on preference, really. And I needed white, and Angela didn't have white, Glitterbug Fairy didn't have white, but Microworld did. So I'm like, okay. So I had to get white. I was completely out of red. So I had to get red and turquoise. I was pretty low on turquoise. I have a turquoise. I keep looking over there. Where did that put my... Oh yeah, it's over there. I had a turquoise. I have a turquoise over there, but the color is like darker and I don't like it. I have this one, and I have an entire roll still of this one. But I don't like that color. I mean, the color is a nice color. But for the items I use it for, I don't like it, if that makes sense. Like, if I was doing Monsters Inc., which I've also deactivated it, but, so this is the one I get from Micro. I just really like it. And this is the one I was saying I don't like. So if you can tell, it is like really deep. And I mean, it's a pretty color. It really is. And it's really thick. Like the material itself is really thick. But I have a full roll on top of this over there. And I prefer this one. So I got that. I'm completely out of pink. So I got a pink, light pink. And I'm completely out of brown. So I got brown. I've been doing a lot of mermaids lately that need the brown for the hair, and then the gold for the hair, and then the pink for the number. So I ordered this color, and this is not, I haven't had this color in a long time. I haven't really used, I think there was only one design I ever used this on. I'm trying to think of what it was. Was it Cinderella? I did a Cinderella. I don't know if I used this one on Cinderella, but this is called their light blue, and it is lighter than that one. So I was just trying to, you know, increase different colors, because I always seem to have the same pink, and you know, I never done anything really with a lot of light blue, or so I just try to increase little by little of colors I have. I know I have a yellow that I bought like a while ago, and I just started using. I'll show you guys. It's right here. So on this shirt right here, and here is the yellow, and this blue, I wanted something more of this blue. As you can see, this is not this blue, but I'm hoping I can find something. This is like a super like just a straight up baby blue, whereas this is more of a kind of a turquoisey blue. But this blue is a heat transfer vinyl, and I actually bought it when, well, I didn't buy it, my husband bought it for me for Christmas when I first got my Cricut, and that's been several years ago, and it came in a pack. So this is all I have left. So I'm hoping somewhere I can find this color again, because obviously I need it if I'm going to do this. But the good thing is that only takes a little bit. So this will last me for a few shirts. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 8 to 10 shirts before I have to buy more. But I do want to buy more. So anyway, I actually made this shirt for Journey, as I had just made, I already make a unicorn shirt like this that's rainbowy with the more of primary. It has pinks, pink, orange, turquoise, and green are the colors that I use on the other one. So when I was going to, I made that one for, it was for a customer. I made the shirt, and I had the pastel rainbow ribbon trim. I had made that earlier that day, and it was just sitting there. And once I made that shirt with the original rainbow that I make, I was like, it would look really cute as pastels. So I was like, And then, so I was going to make the shirt because it was already, the design file was already on my embroidery machine for this shirt that I had just made, which was the #1 with the name Rosie Posey, I think, on it. And so I was like, well, I can just go in and change the colors and then make it pastel, and I'll just make them a free pastel shirt. Well, the size they ordered was a 12-month onesie, and I didn't have any more 12-month onesies, so if I'm going to send them, you know, something, it'd have to be the same size, and I didn't have it. So I was like, I got plenty of size 3 t-shirts. I'm just going to make it with Journey's name on it. So that's what I did. And I just paired it with the ribbon trim that I had already had an order for, which is size 18 months. So, but it works out well. I mean, I've sold a couple of them already, even though in my picture it's a 3 t-shirt and an 18-month ribbon trim. But we just ate Chinese for dinner. I'm like, I don't even know if I have anything to cook. I didn't have anything planned. I just know how to get to work. And Sterling's like, I'm hungry. What are we gonna eat? I'm like, I don't know. How about Chinese? I'm gonna go ahead and make this ribbon trim. And after this, then I have to embroider out like 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 5 shirts, 6 shirts, I don't know. I'm really tired though. Tomorrow's March. Today's actually me and my husband's anniversary too, of the day we met. The day we laid eyes on each other and knew that we wanted to spend our lives together. Actually, no, we just met. We met, and it was one of those things where, I'm gonna pull you closer. Fate had brought us together. We actually were talking in a chat room together, and it was an 80s hair band chat room. So like 80s hair band metal music or whatever you want to call it. And I would just get in there and just talk to random people. And I think one of the first times I ever talked to him, because you know it wasn't a love interest or anything like that. It was just people to talk to. And I had talked to him, and we just talked about bands. We didn't really talk about anything else other than music and bands and what's your favorite band, what do you like, what, you know, who do you like, and who have you saw in concert, and you know, that kind of thing. And like we talked, and then after that you add them on a thing that was called like ICQ. It was like a little chat messenger thing that you could have on your computer. I guess it would kind of be like your like on what Facebook is tonight now, like it might be on your messenger on Facebook, and then you have them on there and you can just talk to them. Well, it would show when he would be online, and he was never online. And so I had a bunch of people, a list of people that I had talked to that I added on this messenger thing, and I was like, I don't even know who these people are, when I talked to them last, and who, you know. So I was just deleting people left and right. I was just like, I have no idea. Delete, 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 delete. And for whatever reason, when I got to his name, I was like, I don't even know, who is this person? I was like, is this that person? I don't know. So I messaged him and I said, when are you ever on? And he said, I'm on right now. So he was actually online, but he was invisible. So he said anytime when he wasn't visible, a lot of people would try to talk to him. So that night I found out he was a guy, because before that I didn't know when I talked to him before, I didn't know he was a guy. I just thought it was, and quite honestly I kind of thought it was a girl, because I thought it was a girl and she called her name Sterling, because I had never heard that name before for ever, for a boy or girl or anything. And I just thought it was some kind of like made up rock and roll name that she made up for herself, named Sterling. Then that time, so that time I talked to him, I found out he was a he. And I think at that time we had exchanged pictures, and I was like, And after that, we like talked almost every single day. So, after that, I was like, well, I won't be on for a few days. I was like, I'm going with my friend to South Carolina. See, we had never discussed like where we live or where we're at or anything, so I had no idea that he lived in South Carolina. And I was like, well, I'm going with my friend. Her fiance lived in the lower part of the state in South Carolina, so I was like, I'm going to be with my friend, and we're going to go pick up her fiance. So I'm not going to be online to talk to you for a few days, and I'll just talk to you when I get back. And he was like, oh, really? Where are you going? And I said, South Carolina. He was like, no way, I live in South Carolina. You should stop by and say hi. I'm like, what? And I was like, yeah, right, okay. He's like, well, if you go down 26, which is the main interstate that runs down through the state, he was like, if you go down 26, you'll drive right past my house. And I was like, what? Really? What? And so I asked my friend, and she was like, yeah, I think so, maybe. Well, it wasn't on the way down, it was actually on the way up, back up home. We went 26, so we can meet him. And we had her fiance with us, so he wouldn't chop me up and send me home in little baggies. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to. My needle got stuck in the ribbon trim. It like didn't grab the bobbin or something. I have no idea. I hate when this happens. Oh, there we go. I have the worst luck when it goes to threading this machine. It's like I'll thread it 4 or 5 times before I get it right. Anybody else like that? And I know I know my presser foot is up, because usually that's like one of my big issues, is like I don't have my presser foot up. Anyway, so back to the story. So we met him at the mall with my friend and her fiance that she went to pick up, and then we went to he was getting ready to go to Red Lobster to go eat with his friends. And so he was like, you guys should come. So we're like, okay. And so we went into Red Lobster. Actually, it was just me and him. And then we sat at the table with his friends. And then my friend Heather, she really wanted to go because she's tired. And she'd been up all night driving. And she really wanted to get a shower, was the main thing. So he was like, well, you can come back to my place and she can take a shower if you want. So she said yes. So we came back here and she took a shower. Then after that, we went on our merry way. Parted ways. And I was so sad because I wasn't going to see him anymore. And I thought he was amazing. And then we talked on the phone, and then we talked on the webcam, and then I decided I had to see him again, so I bought a plane ticket and I flew down here for a weekend, and the rest is history. I have to get this ribbon trim done. Guys, what is going on? Like, I've gotten a lot of orders in the past couple days. Like, what? I've gotten 23 orders since Friday. Really? Let's see, it says I got 6 today. And 4 on Saturday. And then 10 on Friday. So yeah, I got 20. Why am I thinking I got 24? 23. 23? I don't know. I just know I had it down to 50 like Friday. So that's why I'm like, that doesn't add up to 23. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get busy on some orders. I finished my room. I didn't finish my room. I lied to you guys. I didn't finish my room. I got all of it sewn. Now I just have to put it on the elastic. So I'm going to do that real quick and start up my embroidery machines. The piece that I had that stuff on it, whatever, I just cut out of, I hope I did it right. Okay. I was like, oh no. So I just cut it right there. I cut the piece out and then sewed the two half pieces together. And then just, you know, it's all connected still. There's just a little slit in it. And usually once it's all put on and stuff, you wouldn't even be able to really find it. It'd take you forever to try to find out where it was at. So I'm not worried about them seeing it or whatever. Okay. We go, mama, ship by date. This one is a rush order, so I'm gonna have to go do that. We have this stuff for what? Alright, let me answer these messages. Hey guys, so it is 12:03 right now. Journey is awake. I only finished. I finished the ribbon trim. And I finished 4. Well, this goes with the ribbon trim, so I guess 3. I've got to do that one right there that's on the hoop, and then one other one. But I think I'm going to do them in the morning. It's just, I just don't. I don't have it in me tonight. It's like, I don't know, and I'm like, you know, I keep trying to talk myself up. I'm like, it's not hard work. It's just, you know, putting stuff on the machine and pressing buttons and cutting it out and pressing buttons and changing threads and rethreading it. Like, it's not hard work. It's just tedious work, and I'm like, but I was like looking at my sorry, I'm over here. I was getting ready to, you know, do that thing you do on the back of the shirts, put the tender touch on. But I was looking at my orders coming up, and I've got like 4 that need to ship out on Tuesday and 3 that need to ship out on Wednesday. So I've actually, you know, I can knock. It's easy for me to do a, you know, 4 shirts or, you know, 3 shirts. So I'm thinking that tomorrow I'm going to spend all day working. I'm going to knock out the 3, I'm going to knock out the 4, and then finish the 2 that I didn't do today. I hope to do the 2 that I didn't do today in the morning, that way they can still go out tomorrow. Set done. I still have to thread it on the elastic, so I think I'm going to do that real quick and then call it a day. I did pre-make a few designs. Oops. Pre-make a few designs, so I won't have to do that. One being for this guy, and I have I have 2 more of the same design, so I went ahead and made those ones too. I might, even though they're not due to ship out yet, I might just go ahead and, it's so cute, go ahead and get those ones done as well. Like, if you guys don't know, if I have one design, I like to go ahead and make, you know, now I did have, you know, a few more designs of this one, but I didn't do them. I mean, they're lower, like they just came in, so I wasn't worried about it. I was like, I was not motivated. I'm still not motivated. And Journey's awake out here, and she needs to get to bed. Oh, but we did, So we went to church today, and we hadn't been in quite some time. And the reason being is like, you know, COVID and all that stuff. But for a while, like, our preacher, I don't know if I told you this, but our preacher's mom had passed away. And there had been, I'm trying to find my lint roller, there had been a couple people in our church that had COVID. So, like, they had a couple services where they just did it out in the car. We still have parking lot services as well as inside services. But for a couple weeks they did strictly outside, like you had to sit in your car. It's on a radio station, so you are at the church and you tune in to the radio station and you listen from your car. So they did do that for a couple weeks, and I was like, I am not going to do that, not with Journey. Journey is a handful, you guys. I'm still looking for my lint roller. Hold on. Okay, I found it. Sometimes when I'm editing my vlogs, I totally notice how crazy my hair is, but, you know, what can you do about it? Anyway, I found my lint roller, but as I was saying, they had services at our church for a couple weeks, from your car, and I just knew I couldn't do that with Journey. She would be up and down and all around, and we probably wouldn't be able to pay attention to the service or even really hear it. She'd probably want to watch Thundercats or something, you know what I mean? So there really was no sense in me going. But then, okay, you guys, okay, let me just tell you something. So I hadn't been going in quite some time. I don't even remember the last time we went. The last time we went, I know we just did children's church, and we didn't even go out in the sanctuary. But, so last night, yesterday, actually, I decided, I'm like, we're going to go to church. I want to start going back to church, even if I have to, you know, even if Journey is hard to deal with, you know what I mean? I'm still going to attempt it. If, you know, if she gets noisy or loud or something, or won't sit still during part of the service, then we'll just go out and go to the nursery. But, you know, I want to at least try. And so, I made this decision up day before yesterday. It was on Saturday. And I told Sterling, I was like, I want to go to church tomorrow. And so she's like, okay. But anyway, so, you know, we watched the new Crudes movie last night, and then everybody went to bed, and I TikTok at night, and so I don't really fall asleep right away. It takes me some time, and I know it's not good to look at your phone before you go to bed, but I don't think I don't think that's it. I think it's me having to unwind after, because, you know, I just embroidered all this out. I just shipped out labels, print off labels, all that stuff. And I think it's like a little bit of me time just to sit there, you know, with my phone, just relax and, you know. Anyway, so I was doing that, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to church tomorrow. And me and Journey were sleeping down here. I think I touched on it before about my back hurts in our other bed. So we sleep down, me and Journey sleep down here a lot. So it's not unusual for us to sleep down here anymore. So anyway, I'm looking at my invoices, trying to find this one. We went to bed, and in my dream, okay, so it was really weird. I was dreaming, and like this, in my dream, a loud noise happened, and it was like the car horns that go, "Awooga," like that, and it woke me up. And so when I woke up, I thought, oh my gosh, you know, my phone made a noise, and it's never made that noise before. So I looked at my phone. It was exactly 9 a.m. And so I was like, well, I wanted to go to church. Church starts at 10. So I'm like, oh, I have to hurry up. So I went upstairs and I told my husband, I'm like, we're gonna go to church. He's like, you are? I'm like, yeah. So we hurried up and we got ready. But anyway, I just think it was very odd how my phone, I don't think it was my phone though, you know what I mean? How there was a loud noise in my dream that woke me up right at 9 a.m. so I wouldn't miss church. I told my husband it was God talking to me, telling me to get my butt out of bed, go to church. Anyway, so this evening, not this evening, this afternoon, I told my husband I wanted to go to Burlington. Mainly I wanted to get some clothes for the girls and Easter and stuff. So he sat out in the car with Journey and Uncle Brian, and me and Sterling ran in, and I got them both Easter dresses. You'll have to see Sterling's because it's totally retro. It's totally her style. Yeah, she just needs some like those what are they called? The boots like they wore in the 70s. You know what I'm talking about? The boots that go up to your knee. I forgot. Anyway, it would look so cute with those. But I'll show you all that stuff tomorrow, I guess, because it's late now. But I'm gonna go to bed. My battery light is flashing. I know it's gonna die. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.